It's about to get so hot that stepping outside could feel like walking into a pizza oven. And yes, that's literal. If you live anywhere between Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington, this weekend's forecast isn't just uncomfortable, it's potentially deadly. But here's where it gets controversial. Not every county is rushing to open cooling centers, and some officials are openly debating whether opening them too early might actually do more harm than good. Ready to see who's opening doors and who's holding back? Let's dive in. The National Weather Service has slapped an extreme heat warning across the region starting Sunday at noon and stretching until 10 p.m. Tuesday, August 12th. Translation: highs will park in the mid to upper 90s, and Monday could flirt with or even shatter the all-time PDX record of 102 degrees Fahrenheit for August 11th. If you've ever watched an egg fry on sidewalk concrete, you'll have a pretty good preview of what's coming. So where can you go to keep your body temperature somewhere below broil? Below is a county-by-county cheat sheet, expanded with extra tips, hours, and a few eyebrow-raising policy decisions that are already lighting up local social media. Multnomah County, the wait-and-see approach. Bold statement. Multnomah County is deliberately not opening official cooling centers as of Sunday morning, and officials want you to know exactly why. Emergency Management Director Chris Voss explains they monitor a cocktail of variables: air quality, duration of peak temps, and whether the National Weather Service has upgraded its alert to an extreme risk level. As of now, the county sits in the red zone on NOAA's heat risk map, which sounds scary, but isn't quite the trigger for overnight shelters. Translation: unless things worsen dramatically, you'll need to get creative. What you can use right now: community centers, splash pads, interactive fountains, and public pools, pinpointed on the county's Stay Cool interactive map. Libraries: Midland, Albina, and Central branches stay open until 8 p.m. Sunday. All others close at 6 p.m. And this is the part most people miss. Multnomah will reassess Monday morning using 911 call volume, ER visits, and even social media heat complaints. If the data spikes, centers could open within hours. Bookmark this link, http://multco.us/hot, and refresh like your life depends on it, because for some, it might. Washington County, libraries galore. Washington County is taking the opposite stance. No overnight shelters planned, but an almost overwhelming list of daytime cooling spots. Think of it as choose your own adventure for beating the heat. Highlights include Banks Public Library, Small Town Charm, Big Time AC, Beaverton's 2 library branches, plus Bethany Community Library, perfect if you need Wi-Fi while you chill. Boys Girls Aid Safe Place for Youth in Hillsborough, specifically geared toward teens who might otherwise ride buses all day just to stay cool. King City City Hall and North Plains Library, great if you're further west and want to avoid the urban crush. Pro tip: Washington County's interactive map also flags splash pads and misting stations. So if you're wrangling toddlers, you can let them burn energy without burning skin. Clackamas County, Faith Community Team Up, Father's Heart Street Ministry in Oregon City, will double as an overnight shelter Sunday night and possibly longer. Decisions drop daily at 11 a.m. Meanwhile, daytime cooling reads like a greatest hits of local libraries and community centers. A few standouts. Ant Farm Cafe in Sandy. Yes, it's an actual cafe, so you can sip an iced latte while you cool down. So, Robinwood Station Community Center in West Lynn, air-conditioned gym space plus board games. Wilsonville Community Center, often overlooked, rarely crowded, and they've got puzzles if you're into that. Clark County, Washington, north of the river, Relief Cascade Park, Three Creeks, Vancouver Mall, and the flagship Vancouver Community Library are all on deck. Cressa updates the master list in real time, so if one location hits capacity, you'll know where to pivot. But here's where it gets controversial again. Some residents argue Clark County should be funding mobile cooling buses. Think ice cream truck, but with AC and water, instead of relying on fixed buildings. Agree? Disagree? Drop your take in the comments. Quick heat hack guide for beginners. Hydration math. Aim for 8 ounces of water every 20 minutes if you're outside. Inside, keep a refillable bottle in sight as a visual cue. DIY swamp cooler. Bowl of ice plus fan equals instant 5-degree drop in a small room. Buddy system. Check on neighbors, especially seniors or anyone without reliable transportation. One phone call could save a life. Final thought provokers. Is it smarter to open cooling centers at the first sign of extreme heat, or should counties wait for data to justify the cost? Should libraries extend hours even if it means overtime budgets get slashed elsewhere? And the big one, if climate change makes these heat domes routine, do we need a permanent, year-round network of public cooling spaces, kind of like fire stations for heat? Sound off below. What's your go-to cooling hack, and do you think local governments are doing enough, or too much? Let's keep the conversation, and the air conditioning, flowing.